Welcome to Cooking with Mabi. In today's video, we will be making fried rice. The ingredients we will need are cooked rice, kikkoman soy sauce, cooked shrimp, fish fillets, ham steaks, chicken drumsticks or thighs, pork meat, and beef chuck tender roast. The fried rice requires that the rice as well as the meat we will use to be cooked. So we will start by cooking the rice. For this video, I will make 3 tin cans of rice. To make this rice, I will be using a rice cooker. As is usual, we will wash the rice and add in the correct amount of water. We will also add in salt to taste and oil for it to be able to cook correctly. Now I will put in the option of white rice in my rice cooker and allow some minutes for the rice to cook. While the rice is cooking, we will prepare the meat we will use. In a separate plate, I have prepared the amount of chicken we will use, the amount of shrimp, the amount of ham steaks, chuck, tender roast, and pork meat that we will be using. And in a minute, I will also be showing the amount of fish fillets I will use for this food. Each of these meats will be cut into smaller pieces, just like I show right now. In each of these plates, I have the meats cut into smaller pieces. Now we will use garlic salt and garlic powder to marinate all the meats except for the ham steaks. I will now show how to perform this step. I will start by marinating the pork meat first. For the purpose of comfort, I will put the pork meat in a separate bowl and then pour in the garlic salt and garlic powder until I cover all the meat. Then I will stir in the meat to allow for it to completely marinate. After marinating each meat, we will wash the bowl to marinate the next meat. If you want, you can simply marinate it in the bowl it is in, but for comfort, I will use a larger bowl. As shown, I have added in the garlic powder, and now I will add in the garlic salt to marinate in the pork meat. Now I will stir in to make sure that all the meat is marinated. Now that I have marinated the pork meat, I will grab a different bowl to marinate the fish fillets. I will repeat the same procedure as I did with the pork meat. Then I will return it to the original plate, wash the bowl, and continue marinating the next meat. All the meats, except for the ham steaks, will be marinated. As I did with the previous meat, I will add in garlic powder and garlic salt to marinate the fish. The purpose of marinating each meat is for flavor, otherwise it wouldn't taste very good with the fried rice. Now I will add in the chicken to the bowl to marinate the chicken, just like I did with the previous two meats. It is very important that we stir in the garlic powder and garlic salt to make sure that the meat is completely marinated. The next meat we will marinate is the chuck tender roast. We will repeat the procedure as we did with the previous three meats. Lastly, we will use the same procedure to marinate the shrimp. Now, we must cook all the meats in order to make the fried rice. We will add oil to a pan and start by frying in the pork meat. It will take from 10 to 15 minutes for the meat to completely fry and cook. We must stir often to assure that the meat is cooked correctly. As I show, the meat is now completely cooked. We will place the meat in a separate plate and cook in the next meat, which will be the chicken thighs. Again, we will allow some 10 to 15 minutes for the chicken to cook. Remember to stir often, as this step is crucial to making sure that the chicken is cooked correctly. This step will be repeated with all 5 meats. We will pass the cooked chicken to a separate plate and cook in the chuck tender roast. Again, allow for some 10 to 15 minutes for the meat to cook. I know this can be time-consuming and exhausting to cook all these meats, but bear with me. I promise that the fried rice will be of amazing taste. As done with the previous 3 meats, we will pass the tender roast to a separate plate and cook the fish fillets. Stir often for some 10 to 15 minutes to allow the fish fillets to fry. The last meat we will fry after the fish fillets will be the shrimps. After a few minutes, we will see that the shrimp has finished frying, and now we will be able to proceed with the next step. Now, one by one, we will pour in all the cooked meat we have, plus the cooked rice. We will start by adding in the ham steaks, then the tender roast, then the fish, then the pork meat, the chicken thighs, and lastly, the cooked rice. Then we will stir it all in together. Lastly, we will add in the soy sauce to everything in the pan. There is no specific measurement for the amount of soy sauce you should add. Personally, I add in soy sauce until I cover the whole fried rice. Then, I try a little and see if the flavor is okay like that or if more soy sauce is needed. Stir after pouring in the soy sauce. Then, we will allow some 5 to 10 minutes for the fried rice to finish up. Then it will be ready to eat. As a bonus in this video, I will show some foods you can make to accompany the fried rice. Accompaniment ideas. A tasty accompaniment for this type of food is roasted green pepper. To do this, we will stick a fork in the green pepper and put it in the stove to medium-high heat. In a few minutes, the peel of the green pepper will begin to get black. This is completely normal. Actually, the whole peel of the green pepper should turn black in order for it to completely roast. Every once in a while, we will turn the green pepper to allow for the whole peel to get black. As I am showing, the peel of the green pepper is almost completely black. Once the whole peel of the green pepper has turned black, we will remove the green pepper from the stove. In a bowl, we will add in water and then add in the green pepper for it to cool and to allow us to remove the peel. As I am showing, this step is easy. Once the whole peel has been removed, place the green pepper, which is now soft, in a separate plate and empty the water in the bowl. I have completely removed the peel. Now I will cut the green pepper into thin slices. Now we will do scrambled eggs. In a bowl, we will mix together 3 eggs. In a frying pan, we will add in a little bit of oil and then add in the egg mixture. We will then allow some minutes for the eggs to cook. We must stir often in order to make the scrambled eggs. I will now show how to do this. The scrambled eggs should look like this when finished cooking. For the purpose of flavor, we will add in salt, a little bit of oil, and half a lime to the green pepper. Lastly, we will make fried plantain. Using diagonal cuts, we will cut a plantain. In a frying pan, we will add in oil and the diagonally cut plantain and allow some time for them to fry. Every once in a while, turn the slices of plantain around to allow both sides to fry. Fry the plantain until golden brown. then remove from the stove. As I said before, once the plantain are golden brown, you may remove from the stove. In the 4 plates laid out, I have a ball of fried rice, the scrambled eggs, the fried plantain, and the roasted green pepper. With this, we can decorate and accompany the fried rice. These are a few examples of how you can decorate and accompany the fried rice. Thanks for watching! I hope you liked the video. Please subscribe if you did.